You've said that putting employees first leads to better customer experiences. What does that look like in practice?
Well, I think, a lot of times employees are treated as a number, right? Or as a tool, but really they're family, right? So I think that we have to make the connections and the relationships with our employees and our guests. And I think you see everything build off of that, right? When you have
Hmm.
loyalty from your employees, when you have buy-in to your processes, they're more likely to go above and beyond for you. And when you create those relationships with your customers, that's what creates retention. We have to be cognizant that there's a lot of players in our space, aftermarket and everybody else, that want to take these customers from us and these employees from us. Right. So if we don't do a good job at creating the relationships with our employees and our guests, I think that's where a lot of dealerships fall short. And I think that's one way you can really build a strong team, is just by focusing on the human aspect of it.
I love it. Do people, when people leave, do they really leave over money? Yes, sometimes that's the case, but I think that's a big misconception because I think it's really leadership. Do you agree?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people leave because they haven't been taught to do the job properly. They don't understand what the expectations are. And to your point, that's a failure of management, and there's nothing really else to that.
No doubt. Speed of the pack is set by the leader. And I could only imagine if I walked in, because I've myself been in the business a long time, but when I walk into a store, I can feel it. I know if they got strong leadership just because the vibe, and I get a vibe, and I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. But there's a vibe. You can sense, you can tell. And if the culture's like that, I bet the guests feel the same way. Do you agree?
100%. Yeah. And it just trickles down to the guest, right? You have happy employees, you have happy interactions with your guests. You have disgruntled employees, they're going to treat your guests that way. So, I mean, it's about taking care of your people first, taking care of your guests second. Everything else comes with that.